Good evening from the Gambia Radio and Television Services and welcome to the news at 8. And first we begin with the headlines. Cabinet meets to discuss the Gambia's response to the massive crop failure affecting the Sahel region. The Gambia Emergency Agricultural Production Project doles out farms inputs to farmers in rural farming communities. A lone U.S. soldier goes on rampage, shooting dead 16 Afghan civilians in cold blood. And the Israeli militant and Pakistani militants continue their recent round of tit-for-tat attacks. These and other stories coming ahead in the news. I am Fatou Kamara. Well, thank you for joining us. Cabinet ministers today held an emergency meeting to discuss both the immediate short and long-term strategies to tackle the crop failure that hit the Sahel region in the 2011 cropping season. Due to erratic rainfall patterns during the last rainy season, countries within the sub-region suffered massive crop failure. It is against this backdrop that the ministers met to map out a way forward for the Gambia. The sitting was presided by His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh. The ruling Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction, APRC, has denounced what it calls the use of the party as a platform by some prospective independent candidates to launch their election bid in the forthcoming legislative election. A media release from the Office of the Secretary General states, following the recently concluded nomination for the 2012 National Assembly elections, it has come to the knowledge and understanding of the APRC party leadership that a certain number of candidates from APRC party have been nominated to contest on an independent ticket. This action, the dispatch adds, violates the APRC's rules and regulations. The release states that there is nothing like independent APRC party candidates, stressing you are either an APRC candidate or an opposition, and adds the National Party Leader and Secretary General wishes to inform party supporters and the general public at large that the following APRC party members contesting as independent candidates in the upcoming parliamentary elections slated for March 29, 2012 have been expelled from their party with immediate effect. Babukar Mbai Mane, Banjul South; Hadijatu Forbes, Banjul Central; Momodou Aicham, Joshua Kanifing Municipality; Abdou Sane, Foni Jarol, West Coast Region; Usman Nyasi, Foni Bondali, West Coast Region; Pamodu Njai, Upper Nyomi, North Bank Region; Alkali Sala, Jara Lower River Region; Keba Yoromane, Janjambure, Central River Region; Omar Trop, Lower Fuladu West, Central River Region; Mohamed Tambura, Lower Fuladu West, Central River Region; Mohamed Magasi, Basse Upper River Region; and Demba Sambu Nyani, Central River Region. APRC supporters, the release adds, are being reminded that voting for any independent APRC candidate is the same as voting for the opposition, and it will be a great disappointment to themselves after having massively voted for His Excellency the President in the recently concluded presidential election to vote for the opposition or an independent candidate who would not be able to bring any meaningful development to their constituencies as a member of Parliament. The Independent Electoral Commission IEC is being notified of this new development and is requested to deregister or disqualify any independent candidate under the banner of the APRC party, the dispatch adds. The candidates, the release continues, are barred from using the APRC party color, symbols or materials or His Excellency the President's name anytime, anywhere by the same token. The party wants its esteemed loyal members and supporters to desist from associating with these candidates and report them to the party secretariat for appropriate action, which may include expulsion. Based on the above, the release adds, the security forces should arrest and prosecute any independent candidate who uses the APRC color or symbol or the name of the APRC party during the campaign and election period. Furthermore, in a bid to cleanse the party of what the party calls ships in wolf's clothing and those whose actions are detrimental to the interest and advancement of the APRC, the following individuals have been expelled from the party with effect from today, Monday the 12th of March 2012. Aji Louis Job, Alaji Abdou Jallo, Aji Kenda Kasise, Manu Kumba Williams, Sheikh Cham, Kofi Harris, Pasane, Lamin Fati, Alaji Tamu Nyang, Aji Binta Sonko, Fatu Ture Jaja, Yara Mambai, Awan Jimbinjai, and Jalel Boy, constituency chairman of Upper Fuladu West. The relays ends. Messages of goodwill have been flowing in at the State House, and the latest comes from the King of Saudi Arabia and the custodians of the two holy mosques, Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. And the message states, "We acknowledge receipt of your message of condolence on the demise of our brother, His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, Prince Sultan bin Abdul Aziz. May he receive Allah's mercy. Indeed, when thanking you for your wonderful sentiments and good wishes, we pray that Allah the Almighty bestow his divine rewards of the service he has rendered his country upon him. Shelter our dear deceased in this commodious clemency and forgiveness. Grant him his roomy paradise and protect you and from any adversity. Indeed, we bring to Allah, and indeed to him we will all return." The message ends. Another message addressed to President Jammeh comes from the Amir of the State of Qatar, His Excellency Sabah Al Ahmad Al Jabir, Sabir, and it reads, "I am delighted on the occasion of your re-election as President of the Friendly Republic of the Gambia to express to Your Excellency my congratulations and best wishes, as I avail myself of this occasion to express my most for Your Excellency's enormous successes in steering the affairs of the high prestigious position, and also look forward to continue working together on whatsoever that would strengthen the bilateral relations between our two friendly countries and peoples. Please accept my most sincere wishes for Your Excellency's abundant good health and happiness, and for the friendly people of the Gambia. Accept, Your Excellency, my most sincere consideration." The text ends. The text of the message from His Excellency Yusufu Mahmadou of Niger states, "Following your brilliant re-election to the presidency of your country, I have the honor to extend to you my sincere and warmest congratulations on behalf of the people of Niger government, and on my own behalf. I kindly express ardent wishes for the economic and social progress and continuous prosperity of the Gambian people in peace, security, and stability. It is with a renewed commitment that I would like to assure Your Excellency of my availability to work on strengthening relations of friendship and cooperation that best exist our two countries, and promote the excellent ties of fraternity and solidarity between the peoples of our two countries. In renewing my wishes of full success in your fulfillment of your achievements, please accept, Mr. President and dear brother, the assurances of my highest consideration." It concludes. Last year's erratic rainfall in the Sahel region and its impact on the lives of Gambian farmers have been the subject of discussion between the Vice President Ajah Dr. Isatunjai Saidi and the Deputy Director General of the Food and Agricultural Organization. The talks were held recently at the United Nations on the fringes of the recently held Commission on the Status of Women. Farmer Fofana tells us more about that meeting, including the one with the UNFPA bus.
While she was in New York for the recently held 56th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, Vice President Jai Sedi granted audience to the Deputy Director General of the FAO, Anne Tutwila. The top official, in an interview with Grts, disclosed that their meeting centered on the challenges facing the Gambia in the context of last year's crop failure and the impacts it is having on farmers.
We were particularly discussing the fact that the losses in food production after farmers grow the food are very high in many parts of the Gambia, and that we need to focus in the medium term and longer term in reducing the losses in the post-harvest system.
What do you have, any plans do you have right now to help mitigate that losses?
Well, as we discussed with the Vice President, we will take this request back, and we will look at working with FAO, with the people in FAO who are experts on post-harvest losses, and also connecting with the group that is specifically working on the crisis in the Sahel.
Madam Jai Sedi, who is also in charge of population matters,